Here is how you can farm over 10,000 Iridium per hour in Borderlands 4. This is one of only 2 currencies inside of Borderlands 4, and we use it to purchase the weekly Big Uncle boss fight, the farm legendaries, and you also need a huge amount of Iridium to respec your specialization tree. I'm not sure why it's so expensive to respec that tree, but if you do make a mistake when doing so, or you wish to change your build, you'll certainly need a huge amount of Iridium to do so. There's also potential for Iridium to be used when fighting raid bosses when they launch, as we've seen this in previous Borderlands titles, as it's used to grant access to the boss arenas, but that remains to be seen. One of the biggest misconceptions I've come across when I've seen people farm for Iridium, which I want to get out of the way first, is that they always suggest to do the creep event in Arcadia when it's available. While this is a source of Iridium, after each round you complete, an Iridium meteor will land and scatter Iridium everywhere to collect. This event only awarded me with around 500 Iridium each completion. Each event took around 15 minutes to complete, and it ultimately isn't worth the time investment. I do hope this can be changed in the future and these events are worth doing, but right now they are not. So let's get into how we can actually farm lots of Iridium. The Vile bounties, which can be found at a bounty board at every single safe house, are certainly the fastest and most consistent way to farm a bunch of Iridium as fast as possible. However, when doing so, be sure to change your ultimate Vault Hunter difficulty to the highest you have available to you. These Vile bounties will only spawn with UVHM active, so you cannot farm these without having turned it on. Completing one Vile bounty on UVHM 1 will award you with 240 Iridium per completion, whereas if you bump your difficulty up to UVHM 5, which I'm going to suggest to do, you would instead get awarded 400 per bounty. This is assuming that you do have a good enough build to take on UVHM 5 without much trouble. The time difference between each bounty will be minimum, but the Iridium per hour will be absolutely substantial. I'm also going to suggest that you use this safe house on the left side of Arcadia to check for the bounties. Save and quit if there's no Vile, reload and come back in. Do so until a Vile bounty spawns there, grab the bounty, complete it, and then just before you save and quit, teleport back to the safe house and then do so. We're going to rinse and repeat this, and doing this at a good pace will net you over 10,000 Iridium per hour. This is by far the most efficient Iridium farm in Borderlands 4 to date, and doing this for an hour or two will make it so you never need to farm Iridium again. While doing this, be sure to look out for the Iridium showers when you kill enemies, as that's just a nice little bonus. But if you like this video and want more no time wasting guides, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with everything Borderlands 4.